Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Judicials. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Trying to impose their will with the run. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Powers through the defender. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Golden Flashes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the 2nd level of the defense getting a hat-on-hat to go get that 1st.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Kent State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got enough for the 1st. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Offense set on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
He's got an open man. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll go back to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Flashes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the ground, it's Newman. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They almost moved the chains on that last one. Now 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to run it. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going.
There he goes. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice job by the quarterback knowing where his answer was against the blitz and against man coverage, picking up that completion.
The Golden Flashes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fires to the end zone. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. from Dick's Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Buffalo Bulls. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kent State Golden Flashes.
On the set. Let's go.
Here's the handoff. Got room to work. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dumps it to the back. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The Bulls offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. On the run, still looking. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Golden Flashes line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a... Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Intercepted to stop the He managed a few yards on that. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Really disciplined job. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've got to get points on this drive before this thing gets out of hand. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Golden Flashes are threatening in the red zone. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Kent State. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now, first order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lets one fly deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on fourth.
On fourth down, looking to pass. They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense.
Okay.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable.
Going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Golden Flashes will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He's brought down, but really... Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays.
Glad to have you with us from Dick Stadium in Kent, Ohio, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. As we'll see a squad. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Golden Flashes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Snagged in the middle. It's Newman. Pushed down for the tackle. 3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Golden Flashes are on the move. Looking to pass. It's Tomlinson. Got it in the middle. It's Newman. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field.
Looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this. Turning it on! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got his man. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but
guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Tomlinson. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Martin. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, they're after him. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Golden Flashes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The defense calls a timeout, and that's their last one of the half. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to...
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw, it's Tomlinson. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right, and wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, home to the Toledo Rockets. A full house is in store, and so too a terrific matchup in this one. Today, a battle in the Buckeye State, and battle lines will be drawn from Cleveland to Cincinnati. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Toledo Rockets. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Golden Flashes trying to find... Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Nubin.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Dropping back, it's Tomlinson. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. That's caught. It's Nubin.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll try to run for it. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game. Looking for a crease to the left. Makes a man miss. Got the first down and still on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. Unloads it left. Finds his man open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Fires to the right. It's caught. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. The Golden Flashes will have it 1st and 10. Going for 6. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And that's a big missed opportunity there. And sometimes it's just those small things. It's getting your feet set so you can throw the ball with good accuracy. A lot of times guys are open and you just rush.
Touchdown, Kent State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Back to pass, it's Tomlinson. Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Golden Flashes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Under fire, and he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker.
Pass interference, defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position, making sure that thing fell incomplete.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Tomlinson. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He was working. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Takes his shot. Complete to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Complete to the right. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Martin. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Dropping back, it's Tomlinson. Here's a heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Golden Flashes decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking for... Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the Golden Flashes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra. Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special.
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs. Looking for a man. It's Tomlinson. Pressure coming. Working on the right. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Fights off the defender. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know he breaks into the open. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. This time on target. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Berry. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Here we go.
On the run, it's Newman. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Tomlinson. Into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And they decide to trot out the kicker from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. Absolute shank. Missed it. After the miss, no change in the score. The Falcons offense will go to work for the first time today. And they